Okay, so this next video is going to be what helps guide you in the properties of a penny lab. Now for this lab, I'm going to do the entire lab myself, and you're going to watch it so that you'll know how to do the lab when we do it later on this week. So what we're going to do, this is called properties of a penny, okay? And of course, once you have your name on it, so if you haven't done that yet, make sure you do that. But we're going to take this penny and we're going to observe it in different ways, and we're going to record our findings. All right. Bear with me through this video because I'm going to have to move the camera around to show you different things. Okay, so just bear with me. All right, the first thing is I need to find a pen that works, is the physical state. So on your sheet, it says physical state. Observations and measurements. Well, physical state, you remember we learned, and it's just if it's a solid, liquid, or gas. So what is a penny? It's a solid. So I'm going to write, if I can find a pen that will work today, solid. Okay. Is there anything to measure right now? No. So this is a solid. Next, its mass. It wants to know the mass. Mass is determined by our, what kind of balance is this? Triple beam balance. Okay. And this is where I'm saying, just bear with me while I get the camera situated, because I really want you to see this. Okay, the important thing with the balance is you need to make sure 100% that it is balanced, first of all. Okay, sorry, I had to go clean off my desk. It was too messy. All right, so when you're looking at the balance, the triple beam balance, you're going to want to make sure that it is zeroed. Right now, you're looking at this line right here, okay, and it is not on the zero. So how you balance it, how you zero it out, is you just move all, these are called sliders, and you move them all the way over here. Now, it should, but it's not because these are old and crappy. It should balance out to zero. If this was a, there might be a way I think I can turn this knob right here, and it will kind of help out. Yep, this is it. This is the knob. So there's a knob over here I can turn, and I think I'm turning it the wrong way. So I probably just want to. Okay. Okay. So I think I finally got it balanced. It looks pretty much close enough. All right. So now, in order to measure the mass, I'm going to put this penny on here. Look at it move. Boy, it's amazing that one tiny little penny can make it move that much. So because it's only one tiny penny, this is the little grams, okay? These little tick marks are 0 to 1, okay? So if I move it to the 1, that's 1 gram. Now, can you tell me if my penny already weighs more than 1 gram? Yes, it does. So I'm going to move it to the 2. Is it getting closer? Okay. If I move it to the 3, too much? Okay, so I want to come back to the 2. It's honestly at 2.5, and that's pretty much as close as we're going to get, especially for a 5th grade. So on your paper, you're going to want to write 2.5 G. 2.5 G means 2.5 grams. Okay. All right, next is magnetism. It wants to know if my penny is magnetic. Well, how can I determine that? I have a magnet, and can I stick it to it? Oops. Is it staying? No, it's not, is it? So, is my penny magnetic? Bye. No, it's not. And Miss Ford's leaving for the day. Okay, so I just wrote on my paper, no. And here comes Ashley. All right. Next, it wants to know if it's a conductor of electricity. Well, I don't have the wires and the battery in front of me today, so I'm going to tell you what have we already talked about this week. And if you've been paying attention all this week, you'll know the answer to this. Okay, so I'm going to let you put in that answer. And last, okay, so the last thing it wants to know is our penny, what is the relative density? Do you remember what relative density means? Does it sink or float? Well, let's try it out. Here's my cup of water. Here's my penny. What happened? Is it sinking or floating? Okay. So on my paper, I'm going to write sink. And there it is. We have just described properties of a penny. Down here, it says a penny, and this is where you can make up your own, take this information and put it together in a sentence format. So I'm going to say something like a penny is a solid. Its mass is 2.5 grams. It's not magnetic. It does conduct electricity, and it sinks when placed in water. All right, so this is your other station for today. When you're finished with this, make sure you turn it in, and thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.